This is one action-packed adrenaline rush of a movie that delivers a full dose of entertainment both comically and visually. What up peeps, and welcome back to a new review video. This time we're looking into Netflix's Day Shift, starring Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg and Dave Franco. And as usual, before we jump into this review, a warning of heavy spoilers is on the table. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, you know what to expect.
And what's your gripe with Breaking Dawn Part 2? It's the exciting conclusion of the whole Twilight Saga.
Welcome to the Day Shift, motherfucker. Works every time.
Jamie Foxx stars as Bud Jablonski, who claims to work as a pool cleaner, which is a front for his more serious work, hunting vampires and collecting their teeth to sell them in the black market. And one night he ends up killing the daughter of a powerful vampire, Audrey San Fernando, who then seeks revenge from him. Bud also has his ex-wife and daughter, whom he's trying to support and provide for. But when he finds out that his ex-wife is planning to move to another city and take his daughter with her, unless he is able to pay for her school tuition and other needs, he's forced to go back to his old job in an organized union of vampire hunters, which is the same organization that he was kicked out of because of previous misdemeanors and violations of conduct. He persuades his way into the organization eventually with the help of his old friend Big John, and Bud is allowed to work in his old job on one condition: that he's accompanied by an observer, Seth, an inexperienced nerd who prefers his desk job than being in the field. The story continues then with both Bud and Seth as they navigate their ways finding and killing vampires, and end up building a strong bond through the days, which allows Seth in the end to develop his skills and find his inner strength. Unfortunately, however, that happens when he is turned into a vampire.
How you feel?
Pretty horrified about the fact that I'm a vampire.
Right.
But also, like, I don't know, kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, I was reluctant to watch this movie simply because of too many vampire movies that have come out lately, which has become quite boring. But I wanted to give this one a chance since it has Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg in it, and they don't fail to entertain.
Now I just pissed my favorite fucking
Hey, everybody pisses themselves the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I didn't. But listen, you did.
Jamie Foxx gives a very slick and smooth performance of his character, keeping you entertained and laughing at almost every scene he is in. His dialogues and jokes just flow naturally, and you wouldn't want to miss a scene of him at all. And Snoop Dogg is basically Snoop Dogg, yet he's fantastic, especially when he arrives in his final entrance. Now, Dave Franco is the best choice for his character in this film, and he really convinces you of his nerdy and goofy personality, who always needs help every step of the way. I honestly used to remember Dave as James Franco's brother, because I haven't seen many movies for him, but I can surely remember him as his own talent from now on. It was also great seeing Megan Good in this movie, and she looks fabulous as always, and she also added a sweet flavor to the film. And we also got to see Scott Adkins in another spectacular show of his martial arts, and I was almost jumping off my seat when I saw him fight, because he's one of my favorite martial artists and action stars out there. The action sequences were absolutely heart-pumping, and I never thought there would be a vampire movie that comes close to Blade with its rawness and edge-of-the-seat feel, but this one surely is the closest so far, despite its campiness and a few silly moments in it. And the fight scenes and choreography in them were amazing on every level, and there is never a shortage of full-on action there.
Nice work, bro.
Now, despite these awesome aspects of the movie, there were two main issues that kind of brought it down for me a little bit. The first one was the villain, or the character of Audrey San Fernando. She was quite generic first of all, and her dialogues were full of very cliched style of talking, along with her repetitive choice of words that we've heard in many movies before. Her character also had no depth, and she didn't add anything new as an antagonist. The second issue is that the movie kept mentioning El Jefe, who is supposed to be the big fish of all the vampires, and I thought he was going to show up in the end, and I even thought that Snoop Dogg was going to reveal himself to be El Jefe, but nope, there was nothing shown or referred to him except the name, and that's another point down for the movie really. One of the best aspects about this movie though is its simplicity and willingness to be campy and show itself as a pure entertainment that doesn't necessarily need to be taken seriously in everything. You just have to take it with its dramatic and goofy parts and enjoy the ride with it. Everything else about the 2 points about the villain was fantastic, and I was not bored for one bit, and I do hope they make a sequel out of it because it's certainly a memorable one. So for my final score, I am giving it 6.5 out of 10 for being purely entertaining and ridiculous at the same time, and not taking itself too seriously.
Vampire hunting is a business. Cut necks and cash your checks.
So let me know, what did y'all think about this one, and what rating would you give it for yourself? And did you enjoy it mostly, or were there certain aspects that kind of brought it down for you more? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I would very much like to read what you have to say about it. And until I see y'all in the next video, thank you very much for watching, have a splendid day, and peace out.